All right, let's get to the breaking news that is coming in at the moment. America has ruled out nuclear strikes on Iran. Of course, that is something that, we have told you about. But White House is now saying that only the president knows the next move. Meanwhile, there is a report coming in from the United Nations Security Council as well. Remember, there was a vote. Amid all of that, the White House has now stated that only President Donald Trump knows his next move. This is coming right ahead of the deadline, the 8 p.m. ET deadline, about to end in a few hours from now. And as far as the UNSC is concerned, there is a resolution to protect the Strait of Hormuz. That, of course, was voted upon, China and Russia vetoing it. Expectedly so, considering that they have been supporting Iran from the back end. But this is the big clarification that is coming in, the big statement coming in from United States of America, where the White House is saying only the president knows his next move. Let me quickly go across to Susan Teherani. She's joining us from New York at the moment. Susan, clearly the White House or the Trump cabinet not really giving out any clear answer before the deadline expires for Iran. What are you hearing from there? What can we expect in the next few hours?
Right. So the White House is signaling a deliberate ambiguity approach right now, as it has. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt told reporters, as you mentioned, that only the president knows what he may or may not do when it comes to Iran. And the message, of course, appears to be strategic, keeping Tehran guessing about whether the U.S. will escalate militarily, push for more negotiations, give it more time, or all of the above. And for now, the administration says that diplomacy is still the first option, but it's also making clear that military force remains on the table if Iran doesn't change course. But it's also important to note that those military actions haven't halted until that deadline. As we're speaking right now, Iran continues to be attacked by Israel and U.S. forces. So the situation on the ground hasn't changed so much. It's the words that are going around in Washington and possibly other capitals that changes by the minute. The reality on the ground is that this war is still going on very strongly.
All right, Susan, thanks very much for joining us with those details. Of course, as we told you, at the UNSC, Bahrain had proposed the safe passage of the ships from the Strait of Hormuz, which remains closed at the moment. That has been vetoed by China and Russia, two of Iranian allies who have now stopped that resolutions from getting passed at the UNSC.